I have a recollection, a vague memory of being in a restaurant and sitting, drinking my coffee with a bacon roll or scone or whatever it was. And I looked around and I realized that everything in this restaurant, including the people, had nothing to do with me. But not in a form of relationship. They didn't exist. They simply did not exist in my world. And suddenly this revelation came upon and said everything outside of you is an idea. Everything outside of you. And if you take you as the body, if you still believe that you're the body, everything outside of you is an idea and everything inside of you is an idea. But take a step back, remove the body idea, remove you, the thought of being the body, and still you remain. This whole universe is mine. I am only here to experience myself. Myself. What is taking place right now is I am speaking to myself. And in a physical sense, it's true, I'm speaking to a camera. But even if this room was full of people, I am still speaking to myself. And you, the listener, are listening for yourself. That is why I have a great problem with this. When you become non-dual, that you are one with everything, one with everyone. No, you are one with your world. You have accepted that you are alone in this world. And everything within your world, at the moment of attention, is you and for you. It may be appearing as you, a body. Everything outside of you is an idea. And from this one single idea of appearing here as a human being, billions of tiny ideas connect. Like bacteria forming clusters and clusters. Enlightenment is to remove the clusters. That's all it is, you see. Enlightenment is to realize, my God, all my life I thought I had to fit into this world. And I had to behave in some sort of particular way. And of course I do. Just so that I can continue to experience. But I'm not obligated, you see. There's no obligation anymore. The idea of continuing to work, I can remove that idea. I can become homeless. I can swim the ocean and drown in the middle. And when I die, when the body goes, my world goes. All my family are ideas within. It feels so callous, you see, so cold. God, it's very egoistic. It's not, it's the actual opposite of ego. Ego says to be united with this whole world. Pure mind says all these individual singular worlds of non-duality become one world when all is realized that the world is singular and that they don't have to improve and fit into another's idea. When you obey someone else, you are and they give you a command, you are fitting into their idea, their ego idea of making their world better. Selfish, you see. We are all here to make our own worlds feel perfect. The idea of feeding all the people in Africa is ridiculous, you see. You're encroaching on their ideas, you see. All these children, famine people in Africa, had selected their own body, or selected the idea of appearing here as a body. And I don't know, you maybe form a line and you're handed a suit. There you go. A black suit, a white suit, a yellow suit, a male suit, a female suit, and you're handed a ticket, you know? UK, Africa. No one disputes where they're going and where they arrive as, you see? You don't fight out of the mother's womb and say, no, I don't want to go, I'm having a peek first. No, I don't like that, I didn't want that. You're just delighted to be here. The idea of being here is the greatest idea. And all these mini ideas are just teasers from ego. The idea that this whole world is you, that you created this whole world, and this whole world created you, and all these individual worlds that each individual created, and their worlds each individually created them, is the whole world of consciousness. Beyond this is some superior force that holds everything together. This stability, this maple. In my world, I am the maple. I am the stability of my world. In your world, you may be the love of your world. As Rumi said, when I saw this moment, love poured into me, or I poured into love. When I saw this moment, I saw this sense, the pure, rigid sense of being, the stable Buddha, neutral, middle. There are probably reflective souls. I may be a reflective soul of my souls. And in this whole world, somewhere in this whole world, or in parallel worlds, or in other dimension worlds, they are the other pinnacles that holds a world together. Stability, love, anger, greed. Each world, maybe hundreds of souls. I am one soul, one being, one spirit. And I have a test, you see. The test is to overcome and be stable. To overcome all these obstacles, this encroaching on others' ideas. I never ever ask another human being what to do. I never order another human to go and make me a cup of tea. I never realized that till 5 years after enlightenment. 5 years I had been actually doing everything for myself. Can I be a supervisor? Absolutely not. I cannot supervise. I cannot tell another being to do something. It is their world, you see. It is your world. All I can do is speak to myself in my world. See myself in my world. Be myself in my world. This sounds as though it's a step backwards to singularity. Ego is singularity in the minuscule way when you have a body appearing in its own world of infinite scale. Pure mind is when the body realizes it's not the single body. It is the only access to see is through this body. The world is speaking, you see. This Hereness, Popsy, whatever you want to call me's world is speaking. And it happens to come through this vessel that I happen to appear in. Everything is idea. All idea. The universe that I am representing is also an idea. Your world includes your universe, and your universe and you are an idea. But the one beyond you, the one that speaks on behalf of you when it is pure, the one that actually does not speak and remains silent, is the creator of you, your universe. And the creator of you and your universe is you. And once these universes are all understood, then each universe will merge again, as it was before this Big Bang, to become Brahman. I meet people every day. I shake their hands, I hug them. I have a wife, I have children. I love them dearly. I absolutely devote on them now because I know and respect that they are kings in their own world and queens in their own world. You are a king or queen in your own world. Ego will say, no, you're a dog in this world. But you must experience this. You cannot take the words of this world. You cannot listen to another speaking in your world. Only you can speak the truth. But you have to realize what you are through going to meet your soul group, your whole essence of spirit. And they are everywhere. Maybe not appearing as form, but you'll know, you see. You'll know, won't know with your eyes. You won't know with your ears, your mouth, your tongue, and your hands. You won't know, you see. But when you turn around to face, you'll know. You face up to the idea, you see. You face up to the idea that you had about having you. And then you're free as a world. Namaste.